And just by the very intention of you wanting to do the in-breath and out-breath, it has already started. Energies are now coming in, for we have said the great prayers, and we have also started with the holy sacred name. Already and without effort, your body finds the perfect rhythm for this sacred in-breath and out-breath. And we're going to take a moment here again to reflect and what it is that we do so unconsciously, this in-breath and out-breath. This in-breath and out-breath is what connects us to all creations. For we breathe the breath of Brahma, the breath of the divine. It is that animates, that moves in and through us. It is the breath of creation. And so when we realize what we are part of and that we have this divine sacred grace that so many take for granted or have no idea of truly what it is and the source of which it comes, which is the eternal Father, eternal Mother, the one supreme of all creation, of all the upper worlds, of all creation and evolving creations that is simply eternal. And so, beloveds, if you breathe this breath, you are eternal. And it is in the breathing of the breath that brings back the cosmic memory. It brings back who we truly are. It brings back the source of this sacred breath and our relation to it. And so we breathe differently with a great honoring, a great reverence for each and every holy in-breath and out-breath. And as we do, it aligns us easily with grace and ease to the higher parts of ourselves, to those higher dimensional realms of which we are a part, into a great and divine sacred alignment with the divine source of all that is, bringing us into the realms of the divine cosmic Christ and divine Maitreya, bringing us into the holy alignment of our soul, of our monad, of our eternal beingness, and of all creations. And so we breathe this holy, sacred in-breath with great reverence, for we remember. We remember who we truly are. We remember the magnificence of the light and the unconditional love that we seek once again. For that memory is eternally with us. For we were made from this love that is boundless and eternal, and we were made of the Ein Sof, the limitless light. And it is that we seek to return as we walk upon our path of light, as we walk upon our personal ascension into the higher parts of ourselves that is radiant, supreme, and eternal. And we bring with us the great reawakening for all those, for we are all interconnected as one. And for those who have forgotten, or those who have been cut off, but never truly separated. We come together as the family of light, bringing in unification our minds and hearts together in this higher service to the divine. And so we continue to breathe this sacred breath with new awareness, with great gratitude and reverence. And already, the very air around where we are is rarefied as great energetic light on the undulating waveforms of unconditional life stream through as great ribbons of light of various colors, colors beyond our understanding or recognition in this world. These cosmic colors hold the great divine codes of the upper worlds. Codes, beloveds, that you hold within you. And so we ask you to simply breathe with intention the holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath as we breathe with you, beloveds. As each breath of light expands and radiates, send forth its eternal codes out into the ethers, out into the cosmos. It is recognized, it is amplified, for it is that attracts more light, more love. And so it is as a great clarion call out from the children of light upon the earth, the children of the earth who have not forgotten, to say that we are here, we remember, and we choose to walk our path of light. We choose to our spiritual commitment, our partnerships and agreements, that we are part of divine plan. We are part of the ascension of our sacred Earth Mother and all of her life. And so it is the breath, beloveds, as we combine our breath with you, as the very earth breathes the sacred rhythm of the in-breath and out-breath, as does the solar system and our great logi, our great Helios Vesta. And beyond that, the great divine breath of the sun behind the sun behind the sun. And we are now, through the sacred breath, in a conscious connection with the expansiveness of the cosmic Christ consciousness that spans many worlds, many dimensions, and many realms, all in a great singularity of this divine and sacredness of the higher heart of compassion and unconditional love in the radiance of the limitless light, the divine source light, coming from the higher worlds of Azaluth, moving down through dimensions and realms and densities until it comes into a form that can be within us and around us. And as this divine sacred grace pours in through these ribbons of light, bringing in the ancient and divine codes of the Ancient of Days to spark that part of your cosmic memory, to bring that unfoldment even as you walk this physical, mental, and emotional world. that those sacred codes exist. And with each and every in-breath and out-breath, these ribbons of light, these are cosmic living expressions of divine light, the expressions from the myriad of the eternity of creation and of the divine. And so with each and every holy in-breath and out-breath, it seeks to expand and to beckon those parts of yourself that remember the beginning, the source, the journey that has brought you here in this eternal moment, in this eternal now. And these ribbons of light, of cosmic light, continue to stream. And with each and every holy in-breath and out-breath, it becomes more dynamic, more radiant, more anchored within you and around you. And it is within this connection of hearts and minds. And through this sacred connection of hearts and minds, this divine grace can pour in more effectively, more integrating into each and every soul that is here. And as it does, the light within you and around you shines brighter with these colors. As you begin to bridge now, the colors that you have to the cosmic colors of the higher parts of yourselves, ready to intertwine, interconnect, ready to keep the tethers connected and permanent, even as you walk a physical, mental, and emotional world. And so we continue to breathe in this rainbow environment that we find ourselves, of the brilliance of the radiant light that's undescribable in human terms. But those parts of ourselves can see and experience it. We breathe each and every holy in-breath and out-breath to reconnect again heaven and earth within ourselves and as a divine collective. And as we do, we become aware of the radiant ones from all expressions of the divine come closer and closer, bringing in their love, their light, and their connection to us and our connection to them as the family of light. And this intertwining of colors that create new colors, that this living organic light that brings in the higher light, the higher vision, the higher purpose. And we bathe ourselves as we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath, as it triggers deep, deep primordial memories, sensing, feeling, and knowing. That we can feel within our physical body, within our mental and emotional body, this energy beginning to course in and through us, affecting us and effecting us in our own unique way, to begin to activate those parts dormant for so long, for so many ages, to bring back, to rehabilitate, to bring in a new genesis, to move the blockages and the crusted chamber it's been locked in for so long, as divine color codes and keys come in to unlock, dislodge, and move away all crusted containment. And these containments now must shift, now begin to crack, now begin to dissipate, for the light is limitless. And as it comes in the many colors, all coming in with divine sacred codes, specific and collective, to move and dislodge illusion and delusion and miscreation and ignorance. And as this happens, our sense of who we are and the power and fearlessness that comes with that emerges more clearly, more definitively. And so we accept this divine grace that pours in, this divine sacred blessing that is moving in and coming in to activate, to bring forth the cosmic memory back online. And so for these moments now, as this grace flows in, held in this sacred template by radiant ones, the loving family of light, where our connection is stronger and stronger. And without hesitation, the myriads of our family of light are here, holding this sacred holy space for us to become released and free from those things that would bind us. And so we simply receive with gratefulness this divine blessing of liberation and freedom. And we breathe with intention. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God of hosts. And within this rainbow light of boundless eternal colors, the very light of the divine from the highest worlds of Azuluth streaming in through and down through the many realms and aeons, and coming in a way that we can acclimate and integrate this sacred holy blessing from the Ancient of Days. That our divine sacred cosmic memory becomes activated, and that we bring the higher wisdom and the vision, the power and the glory as we walk this physical, mental, and emotional world. That truly we are in the world but not of it, and we are here to serve this sacred planet all of her life. We are here to serve Helios Vesta, our own Logi, and are part of the raising of the frequency into the higher realms of light in this ascension. And we are well equipped, we are loved, and we are guarded, protected, and we are wizened, bringing in the codes of light, streaming through and in us individually and collectively. We bathe in this grace, in this light, and we receive it with open hearts and gratefulness. And we are humbled. We are humbled. And the great choir of angels sing. They sing in jubilation. And we simply receive this blessing and grace that pours in so powerfully, so focused and so intentionally. And we are here as the family of light, the children of the earth who have not forgotten, in great humility and gratefulness of this blessing. And now, in this higher frequency of light that we find ourselves in this profound blessing of unconditional love, in this rainbow light of the cosmos, as we are in the cosmic Christ and divine Maitreya, we bring forth our beloved Earth Mother, and simply by that thought, she is there in front of us. And we see that this rainbow light that we hold, we bring it to her. And the cosmic colors stream in. And as those who have held this for us, we now hold it for her. As we hold her unconditionally in love, as we anchor the limitless light, we see her immersed in the cosmic colors of the Ancient of Days stirring within her, as the cosmic memories return the mission and the purpose, the divine plan. And we see each and every one of her kingdoms touched by the cosmic colors, reactivating, moving containment dislodging blockages, clearing and freeing all the kingdoms and all the elements. And we take a moment now to put intention and attention upon the human kingdom and bring forth the cosmic memory through these colors that are boundless upon the sacred earth and into the human kingdom, into the hearts and into the minds, and stir in once again the Ancient of Days of the Adman Kadman, the divine human, to bring that and stir it into those who can remember, into those who have forgotten, and for those who are gripped by fear, hurt, and woundedness. Let us hold these colors for the human kingdom. And as we can hold it for the human kingdom, all other kingdoms come online. And we breathe. And we now look at our beautiful Earth Mother as a multicolored star of brilliant light, her true essence. And we envision that these colors of light bring that peace, that perfect balance, and the understanding that in the limitless expression of the divine, in its diversity, it is all one. And as the children of earth, we hold this vision strongly for her. And now the time for the return has come. Even as we would stay here seemingly forever, tapping into these higher levels of bliss, of peace, and of joy. We are mindful that these are readily available to us and they do exist. And in those times of challenge, we stop and we breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath and remind ourselves we are in the world but not of it. For our integration into the higher parts of ourselves becomes stronger and stronger each day. And with that in mind, we hold this intention in the days and the weeks to come. And we know that we are divinely guided and we are divinely protected always. Esri Umpalti Ata Yodhe Bodhe. We are not alone. And on the count of 3, we're going to intend to be back awake and alert, even as all of those myriad of beings from all expressions of the divine that has held this sacred platform for us begin to draw in their electromagnetic field as we now begin to draw in others, as we see the fading of the cosmic colors of light, but knowing that they are always there. As we have received these divine codes, grace and blessings, we will remember this before we go to sleep and know that this sacred grace continues. And we become alert and aware of all those things that may come to us or we sense. One, two, take a deep breath in. And three, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.